Art.
You bet. This one's spooktacular. The fishbowl. Honey, I have a surprise, the woman shouted as she closed the front door. She held up a crystal bowl with blue gravel and a swirl of orange. Say hello to our new goldfish. The pet shop was just giving them away. Her husband saw a small treasure chest in the gravel. He reached into the bowl to pull it out, but just as he touched it, he felt a nibble on his finger and snapped his hand back with a splash. The man yelped and stepped away from the fishbowl. He locked eyes with the goldfish bobbing under the surface. "Are you okay?" the woman asked. "It tried to bite me," the man exclaimed. "Don't be silly," she laughed. "Goldfish don't bite." The man reluctantly agreed to keep the fishbowl in their bedroom. That night, as they got into bed, the man felt an eerie sensation of being watched. He scanned the room, and his gaze fell upon the goldfish's bulging eyes staring back at him. Feeling uneasy, he got up and paced the room. The fish swam, following his movements back and forth, back and forth. The man crawled back into bed and pulled the blankets over his head. He tossed and turned as the hours crept by, haunted by the goldfish's piercing, relentless stare. "What's the matter?" his wife asked, woken by his fidgeting. "The goldfish," he whispered. "He keeps staring at me." The woman looked at the man with her eyebrows raised. "Honey, goldfish sleep with their eyes open because they don't have eyelids." The fact gave him no comfort. He slowly raised his head and saw the bubbles trickling out from its blank, blinkless stare.
Alexa, another scary story.
Here is a horror, Vampires of El Norte by Isabel Cañas.
Alexa, scary story. Alexa, scary story. Alexa, tell me a scary story.
All right, here's one of my spooky stories. Ghost Cow. There's a hilltop on a pasture somewhere far, far away, where no one will venture to work or play. But why, you might ask, since the grass is so green, the sky so blue, the whole scene so serene? Because of a ghost cow who haunts the land. When other cows tip, she will stand. She stands in the sun and the wind and the rain, munching on grass and crunching on grain. And she waits all the while for you to walk by, to give you a scare and maybe a cry. 'Cause since Ghost Cow crossed over, she no longer says moo, but rather cries out a most frightening boo.
Another scary. Alexa, scary story. Alexa, tell me a scary story.
Okay, here's one of mine. Missed call. The cell phone rings, throwing urgent sound waves against the floors, walls, and windows of the empty house, reverberating down plywood stairs to the concrete basement and up through ceiling plaster to the attic, rippling the dust. Outside, a jogger jogs by. A car rambles past. A stray cat lounges in the weeds. But no one hears the ringing. Ring, 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 ring. Miles away, a teenager sits in a vinyl airport seat, heart racing, palms sweating. "Dad, are you sure you dialed the right number? I don't hear anything." "I do know your number, sweetie," says her father. But she is only aware of the sound of her own pulse, which seems to be going much too fast. She reaches instinctively for her phone. But no, it isn't there. How long will we be gone for? Just a couple of weeks. 2 weeks? Now the room starts to spin. She stares down at her empty fingers, which cramp into useless claws. "Maybe it'll turn up when we get there," the dad offers, and then starts to hang up. Wait, the teenager pleads, but it's too late. Back at the house, her cell phone cuts off mid-ring. Missed call flashes onto the screen, bathing the air in harsh light. Then the screen fades, and the room goes dark. and still and silent.